Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I want to pour the Majesty flower, and this pour is inspired by the dear Amanda. I will link her into my description box. She also has a YouTube channel, so you can see where I come from, and I really loved her outcome. But I'm using a different resin than she does. I'm using a medium viscosity resin. I'm using the Ultracast. I think she used a thin resin, so the results will be different. I'm starting with my resin ink, and I started with pouring along the edges the onyx, octopus, and in the center I'm pouring the coral, and this is from Etta Art. So I'm doing the same for my second coaster, and I'm pouring rather slow. This video is a little bit faster than I'm actually pouring, so that's why it maybe looks a little bit fast, but I'm very slowly pouring my colors. So once I have done this, I start again with the onyx and I fill my mold up. Do this for the both coasters, and then I also use the rest of my coral. So in fact, also Amanda's pour is of course inspired by resincourses.com, by the lovely Micah, but Amanda put her own spin to it, her own twist. So yeah, I thought I'd just try it and see what result I can get, and I thought I go with black and red. So I'm quite curious how this is gonna turn out. So now I'm using just all my red or my coral color, and then I take my interference red, yeah, that's a coral, and before I just give it a torch, and then I'm taking my interference red. This is the thing with the voiceovers, I'm sorry. And this is the Aura Red from Petra Jungblut, and I thought it might be nice with this color, so it emphasizes a little bit the red from the coral. But of course I'm not sure if it's gonna work, because the first time I'm pouring the Majesty flower, that's how Amanda calls it, and I'm very curious. She pours the mica just in the inner ring where both colors meet each other, so that's why I also did it. And now I'm just using the torch very fast again. Here, please always be careful using the torch not to burn your resin. And now I'm taking my white, and the white is the white pigment drops from Etta Art. I put it into my piping bag. And I also added a little bit of pearl. I didn't show you, but there's a bit of the pearl mica in my white, because I love this puffy effect and this sheen to it. That's why I added a little bit of the pearl. And now I'm doing all the loopy loops. That's how the Americans call it. So that's what I'm doing, just pouring the loops. So I hope you are not being bored that now there are all the loops. But yeah, I'm just showing you what I'm doing, so it's easier for you to pour it as well. But it takes quite a lot of time, because there's gonna be a second loop, and in the final there will be an outer loop again. So there are many loops. And in this occasion, because this will be my last video before Christmas, and while I'm doing my loopy loops, I just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, just before I forgot it, maybe at the end. And yeah, I want to thank you all for just, yeah, supporting me during the year. There will be, of course, coming some videos still this year, but I just wanted to take the occasion to thank you all, because I got a great support during the last year, and I'm overwhelmed. I'm still overwhelmed that I hit the 10K. I've never thought that I would be able to do it. When I started my YouTube journey, I thought maybe 10-20 people would like my videos, but it became such a great community. And I think also I have many art friends, and I have really some nice conversations while doing my comments. So I really, really thank you all for supporting me so much. So this is what I wanted to tell you. And now just enjoy my loopy loops. And yeah, if it's too boring for you, just fast forward to the next step. Oh, now it's nearly done, and I can show you a little time lapse how the resin is moving to the center. And it's always amazing, and I love the pattern it makes. It's very, very great. You cannot see anything of the loops anymore because the resin worked so brilliantly. And now there's the final row with the loops outside. So again, loops, I'm sorry, but this is the pattern, and it's actually a lot of fun making it. But I enjoy these patterns anyway because these flower crackle effects, I call them flower crackle effects, they're just awesome. And yeah, I love them. And especially with this mold, I don't know if I told you, this is the Rough and Tough Geoda mold from Molds and Shapes. I link everything anyway into my description box so you can have a look if you didn't have a look before, because I used this mold already a lot of times. And now I'm just taking a little bit of my clear resin, which is still in my big cup. I'm pouring into the center, but it's not as much as I would do normally. So it doesn't push out so much. But I'm hoping that the center will be pretty, and yeah, that it rather closes, and we will see. And now I'm also taking my glitter, and it's a holographic red glitter from Laura's Art Corner. I mix it into a little bit of leftover resin, and then I'm just putting it into the center. And now before a little quick torch, so there's the glitter, and I'm just putting it into the center. I'm very nervous because the first time, like I said, doing this design, and I hope it will really, really work. So that's the second one with the glitter. I always make sure that I mix the glitter quite thick so that it doesn't spread so much. And now it's almost just a matter of waiting and see what the final result is going to be. A quick torch again. And then we see each other for the demolding. But no, I show you a little close up how it's looking on the top. So, but after this we see each other for the great demolding. So, and this is actually the next day I can demold. I waited 24 hours before demolding, and I'm really curious, but you see how the top changed. It changed really a lot. So they pop out easily out of the mold, which is good. And now I can show you the pour itself. And look at this. Okay, the center didn't close completely, but I don't mind, because if you just look very deeply, you see a great web effect, but look at all the petals. And I actually like the color combination. It's something different from what I normally do. And look at this one. I really love with the red in the center. And you have this little blending of the interference red or aura red. And I really love them. So here's the final result. I put some Christmas bulbs next to them. I don't know if it's matching, but I don't have so much decoration to show a nice end video. So please bear with me with this one and just enjoy the end result. And with this, I love and leave you. And again, I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas. And we see each other probably for my next video on Boxing Day. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.